Hello learners and welcome to week 23 of U.S. History, Foundations to Reconstruction. This week you're completing units 4.3 and 4.4, the division of land and the establishment of new territory. And some of the big concepts you're going to be learning about: admitting new states and territories, the Mexican War, the Gold Rush, the Compromise of 1850, and the Kansas-Nebraska Act. So there's a lot of really good historical information in these two units. Okay, so here is a video on the Gold Rush. For some reason, it wouldn't show up as a video that I just clicked on, so we had to do a link here. So here we go.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague.
Gold was actually found by Mexicans in the 1830s in a couple different spots, Southern California, but not the gold fields that we associate with the gold rush. Well, the Mexicans had no idea, of course, that gold of the amount discovered in the 1850s and 1860s actually existed there. But before California becomes a state, gold is discovered. And it's one of those transforming episodes in the American past. And the rush is on.
The Gold Rush is maybe the classic American story. One of the funny things about the Gold Rush is that very few people actually made any money from gold itself. In Gold Rush, California, success followed a willingness to try and fail, and try and fail, and try and fail. In New England, where American culture originated, there wasn't a tolerance of failure like this. Failure was equated with sin and with moral failing. In California, the Gold Rush, none of that applied. Everybody understood that luck was as much a factor in success as anything else.
The lure of quick money has just had an enormous attraction for the new America at that time.
The scramble for mineral wealth, which is extremely ugly. It involves the rape of the countryside, the exploitation of Mexicans, the extermination of local tribes, the mistreatment of Asians who come in as laborers and are also very badly treated in the mines, the terrible loss of life and impoverishment of the people who go out and dig the stuff.
This was a signal event that transformed the landscape. It transformed the demography of California in the West, and one could argue was a seismic shift in American history of the mid-19th century.
Ironically, the great breakthrough of the Gold Rush was not creating fortunes from this precious metal found in the hills of California. It was, in a sense, the invention of California itself. I mean, it made this extraordinary city, San Francisco, and got enough people to move all the way out there that the state was able to really kind of turn into the extraordinary creature that it is today.
Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed the story on the Gold Rush. I thought it was interesting. You know, not a lot of people struck gold, but it got people to move out to California. Made the state of California what it is, because you need, so many people to be living in the area before you can officially declare it a state. So it was very interesting. Again, Google Classroom, just make sure after you watch this video and everything, you answer the question. It'll be due February 12th. And just a breakdown again of what we're working on for the year. Okay, so any questions or concerns, please reach out to me. But like I said, I love these two units because there's a lot of really good culture stuff. There's a lot of good American history things that you really need to know, dealing with, founding America, all that good stuff. Okay, so any questions or concerns, reach out. If not, you have a wonderful week. Bye.